Okay, so we're gonna let me show y'all how to put the rear axle here and the leaf springs underneath the or the frame. Show you how to put the axle into the frame, bolt the leaf springs on, and the U-bolts. I gotta get the axle moved over here. I won't fight with that. I'll be back. Okay, we have the axle underneath the truck, underneath the frame, and these are the bolts that are supposed to be in it. But when I ordered them, they sent me the wrong one, so I had to go and get these. I don't know if you see that or not, but they're 5/8 grade 8 bolts, 5 inches long. So I've got it sitting in place at the bottom of the shackle and the top. Just gotta tighten up these 2 bolts, and then tighten up this bolt here on the front. But before I tighten anything, I have found out that I gotta take this bolt back off, which the holes are on the back for the nuts. I'm gonna pull that bolt out. The bolts that you're gonna, or the sockets you'll need, are gonna be 15/16 and a 21. Because the nut and the bolt and the nut are 2 different sizes. So I gotta pull this back up without everything rolling around. And my doors on my garage are tarps. Don't judge. Set it over here, maybe. Should. Oh yeah. You'll come around back. Well, now you'll come around back. In the back of it, tighten it up. I gotta get the nut for this one. It's got a small hole that it sits in. Let me swap these around. Now you can put the nuts and bolts different directions, but on the shackle you can't. It's gotta be that one direction. There we go. Alright, so there's one leaf spring on. I gotta get the other one over there. Alright, so I got this one lift block on down here. Let me tell you, some sketchy stuff. So I've got my jack don't go up high enough, so I had to use that log plus 2 boards. Run over here and grab the U-bolts. But I'm guessing the best plan of action here is to go ahead and, since I got one block on, go ahead and put the U-bolt and shackle, or the cup, bucket, whatever you want to call it. Go ahead and get it put on, but don't tighten it up. Just set it like that. find the best place to get under the frame. Just slide the U-bolt through the bracket. And fight with your nut for 20 minutes to get it to go on. There it went. Just get them started. Don't go too crazy with tightening them up. Just still gotta get this other side in. Give her a little tap. Tap the U-bolts in there. The first one will go in easy, but the other one won't. Let me get the best place to put them is here and here, but I don't know why it's not sitting in there the right way. There we go. There we go. Now we just need to tighten them up. I think they're 24 millimeter. Let me go 24. I'll be back. Alright, I got it's a 15/16. At least the bolts that I have. The rear end fell out of this truck about a month after I bought it. Not even a month. I think it was like a week after I bought it. So we're just going to snug these up just enough. So the goal is just to snug these up just enough to, that way it don't pull it apart. And it'll make it easier to jack it up from the other side. And now I can bring my jack on this side, put it like under here, under the leaf spring mount, jack it up, kind of tilt the frame that way on the driver's side. Alright, so I got the block in place. Yeah, I'm ready to put it. Alright, so now I got the other leaf, or the rear end U-bolts for the leaf springs. You just want to get them started. You don't want to put them. You don't want to tighten them up. If you tighten them up right now, you'll have to go back and loosen them back up. Now we want to take our 15/16. Well, tighten them too much, and I'm going to go back through, loosen them back up. So that's how we put the leaf springs on there, and the U-bolts and the buckets underneath it. But we're gonna get the rear end's gotta be angled the right way, but I can't angle it yet. I'll wait to angle the rear end and the front end. But we got the leaf spring bolts on and the shackles. It was a 3-day job because they gave me the wrong bolts, and it took us a long time to get the axle over here, and the front end of the frame fell down right here. Put that block under it because it keeps falling underneath the falling out from under the jack stands that I got. But looks a lot better with the frame or the axle underneath it. Looks a lot better. Just gotta get the front axle over there. I'm gonna put the steering components back on it, the steering arms, and that way it won't the wheel won't try to turn on us when we're pulling it over here to get it under the front. But other than that, we're basically done with the rear axle. I'll make another video on the front. The front's gonna be probably the most painstaking one. I'm gonna end the video here and try to get that front axle under there.